I believe we are live. I do declare. All right. So today we have maps. Maps on maps. Sure, I got everything set up here. Ooh. All right, I'm just gonna dive in. So, today we are running maps. Do a quick run through of the gear. People love that. Dominion, Chains of Honor, because I don't want to pay attention. It's pretty good. Phoenix, we're out in the War Tribes for a little bit of magic fun. Got 71 on those guys. And then we are going Stone of Jordan, Arachnid's Mesh, Wisp Projector, and Mage Fist 30 cast rate. And on the off, for our summoning, snapshotting gear, we have 3 to skills with faucets. We have 4 to skills, or 2 to skills with faucets. We have 4 to skills, and then 4 to skills. So that's the build. On the agenda today, we have maps. Maps and maps. Let's go ahead, actually. Get this trade up just in case. So yeah. That's what's on the agenda today. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I don't even know, do we start at the bottom or the top? I guess it don't matter, let's just start. We're gonna need to be in a hell game. Off to a great start. All right. Joshua, what's up, man? Thanks. Yeah, I've been playing. This is my first season playing. So I kind of went a little hard, you know? Having a lot of fun with it. Especially this build. Get the Wisp out. So, yeah, just teleporting and loot. Call this a little loot and scoot. If you're playing Project Diablo 2, if you need help or need anything, we're like halfway through the season, so I've got gear I can share with people. I actually completely geared out 2 people earlier today just because they were having trouble running maps on their own. So, yeah. Ding! I forgot I was gonna do that. Level 96. Let's go. I actually don't know where I want to put this stat point. Either bone armor, blood golem, or blood. I'm gonna go blood warp because I'm that cooldown on blood warp is slowing me down. Yeah. Yeah, there are seasons for this game. So Joshua, do you know what Project Diablo 2 is? It's like a fan-made modded version of the game that has like a big community. That is what I am currently playing. That song was just like white noise. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Thanks for the follow, brother. Dug dimmy dome, dug dimmy dome. Thanks for that follow. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all day. For anyone wondering, we are going for 99. That is the name of the game here. So that's why I also give a lot of loot out. Set up hotkeys for your skills. So you can set them up in settings. There's actually options, controls, that's what it was. Controls, and then you can go and change some of this. And then I think configure hotkeys. Right, you can come in here and you can bind anything to anything. I like I have my main skills all bound to my mouse, because when I'm getting real lazy, I'll like just one-hand it and just kind of hang out and farm some levels and watch TV or something. You can bind your skills to the F1 through 8 by just clicking here and just mousing over it and clicking F1, 2, 3, and that'll make it so that you can use those to switch between skills. A lot of people like to do that. Is an option. Today we are doing this all day and probably tonight too. Cause I gotta hit 99 sometime in the next couple weeks. Why you downloaded PD2? Nice, nice. Love that, man. Love that. Yeah, when I found it, I had this feel like the world needs to know, man. They need to know. I was shocked that I'd never heard of this and it had been around so long, so I'm more than happy to spread the good word. If you just got started, if you're get like to hell and you having trouble dying and stuff, let me know. I have a lot of gear in my stash that I'm just holding on to hand out, because I'm gonna just be farming maps the rest of the season, so I don't have any intentions of building any new tunes. Guy just joined the chat named High School Pizza. What a square. What a square. I'm so sorry for that. I used to love that square pizza though. Ow. Kill that man. Kill him now. Account name, things you're using here. Yep. Whim_the. That's me. So yeah, you can whisper me anytime. And if you ever see me live, yeah, you can see my game name. People can hop. You can hop in my game and ask for help anytime. Because this is one of those games where it gets so much more fun once you can, like, just farm. Like, in my opinion, what I'm doing right now is the fun part, which not everybody would agree, but I'm happy to help people get to the point that they can just farm. Am I done with this map already? That was fast. No, I'm not done. There's a little bit. Do want to be careful, because I can still die doing this. Oh, Ari's here. It's the Ari. Ooh. There. Oh. fix his camera. My guy, your camera's falling down. Yeah, there we go. Go stream. We don't need none of the. Ooh, 39 ED. We will keep that. Life after kill, but no attack rating. This one's gonna be GG's. Nope, just kidding. 20 mana, get out of here. Alright, we're gonna move to the next. Maps for days. I'm just gonna put everything I find today here because I kind of like to be able to see everything I ended up with. Ooh, there we go. That's what we need. Need 3 maps so we can get these and keep that chain going. That's the plan today. Did I already open a map? Alright, we're gonna do this map first. For any of y'all just getting into Project Diablo 2, I do recommend Gold Find towards the end of the game is nice. You can re-roll the map affixes so that you only get dense maps, but it costs money, cash, straight gold. So is what I did is I went for big Gold Find summoning skills, and it's been a game changer, honestly. I don't have to do the baby maps. Evil beckons you from the void. Is that the XP event? It is. Anyone's welcome to jump in this game, get in on it. I think it is. Do you have max block? What free stuffs you got? Love it, gnomes. I got plenty of free stuff, dude. Just tell me what you're playing and what you have, like what problems you have and what gear you need, and I can probably fill it out so that you can at least go farm maps. Do I have max block? Nope. Block rate 0. Yeah. Frost Nova. Oh, dude, if you'd caught me, I can definitely help you out a little bit. But if you'd caught me like 3 hours ago, I just completely geared out of Frost Nova Sorceress today. Stuck at Act 2, boss. Yeah, dude, I can help you out there. Honestly, for leveling, Blizzard, in my opinion, Blizzard's better because you can kind of stay back and farm areas that are a little bit higher level. But then you'd have to respec once you get some better gear. Just a thought. But yeah, I can definitely hook you up with some gear. Get you going. Actually, I might have a shield. Hold up, this could be fun. Isn't this... Where is it? A cold sorcerer shield? Oh no, that's Geek Sanctuary. 28 and 26 on the all resistance. I do have this though. Give me 2 skills. 2 skills. Let's go. So this will be good for your cold sorceress for now. Smoking and working on kids Minecraft. Love it. What's the best sword type? Personally, I like chain lightning. Just because you don't really have to aim, you just have to hit one guy, and then it'll find the rest of the guys. Or like charge bolt sword is pretty fun. But Blizzard Sorceress holds a special place in my heart because that was like the first thing I ever made. So let's see what happens. That's pretty solid. 7% damage reduction. So I'll set that aside. That's pretty good for a cold sorceress. Then I have these guys. This one's got 3 to all skills, but it's not gonna be. Also, Hoto, Heart of the Oak, is a great sorceress thing. Should you change to chain? That's up to you. Is what I like to do is watch a video and watch someone play that build and see how, if it looks like something that you would enjoy. There you go. 3 socket, Skin of the Viper. Oh, 1 socket. So that will help you not die. And then this will help you. Here, you can have the one with some magic find on it. Make something to farm the best with. If it's your first character, I would maybe try Blizzard. Honestly. Just because Blizzard, you just kind of throw blizzards on top of packs and stay away from them. It's just sort of easy. Another way you can play it is full towels. Is a pretty safe way to start, actually. You need gloves, which these have cold resist. So that'll work. You're gonna need a don't die belt until you can get some better gear and get a string of ears. Or not string of ears, until you can get. This one's got 15 resistance, so that'll get you. We need boots. Personally, just some tri-res or all-res boots would be good. Or actually, these are good too, because you're gonna have some mana problems. So these got some regenerate mana. Oh, actually, there you go. Regenerate mana and tri-res. Bada boom, bada bing. Nova's expensive too for it to be good. So yeah, I mean, I can show you actually real quick. Well, let me finish this map. I have a chain lightning sources. Why am I missing golems? Oh, I'm still summoning golems. There we go. The wrong thing out. Energy shield is a great thing too for sorceress with not a lot of gear. If you have insight on a merc with energy shield, then it'll keep you from getting one shot when you teleport into people on an accident. See my coronet? Yeah. So the whole name of this is I've got fire skill damage and summoning skills, and I put these on. That's got summoning skills and 3 fire faucets, 2 fire faucets, and I switched to these. This has 4 to fire golem with 2 fire faucets, and then 4 to fire golem with 2 fire faucets. So when I put all 4 of these on, my golems get beefed up to like almost 6k damage on the holy fire. You times that by 6. So yeah, I like this build. It's a little bit more pre-buffing because you gotta put on the gear and summon the guys, but you kind of get used to it. Also, chain lightning sword is good for farming bosses, in my opinion. You are going to want to work towards getting one of these. This is going to change your sorceress experience. I got through the board of my teens. Yeah, GD, me too, man. Me too. So this is, I'm gonna put you on Project Diablo 2. This is a modded version that is like, I mean, I can show you, if I go to the trade site here, there are currently 2,000 people playing right now that you can go like trade with and talk to and play with. So this is like a modded version that has a whole lot more in-game content and more ways to build characters, but it's still online. Just if you used to play it and you liked it, you'll probably still like it, because games nowadays are very hit or miss. I like Resurrected, but honestly I like this a lot better. Like right now I'm running a map. I'll show you some of the differences. Like these are items right here, so they're unlimited tombs. Those are really rare drops off bosses, so that's kind of neat. You can notice the bigger inventory. I can't put charms up in the top half, so it's not overpowered. It's they keep it balanced. Wait, fire resistance. Some of them, nah, it's not 11. But you can see here you get a bigger stash, all these tabs, and then also this right here is a game changer. And then on top of that, you have these maps. You can see that they're like beefy. There's tier 1, 2, and 3 maps, which have increased gold find, but also the monsters are a lot harder to kill. So you have stuff to build towards after you kill Bale. And then there's unique maps that drop all sorts of cool stuff. Like this one's guaranteed to drop a rainbow faucet off the boss. They're pretty rare and valuable sometimes. So this is like an upgraded version of Diablo 2 that has just a lot more that you can do. I have been enjoying it The community is great. Like, it's not hard to find people to trade with. Everyone, you can't really like cheat people or rip people off because the developers are streaming on Twitch. You can just go over there and be like, hey, this guy cheated me. But also they have a ticket service that they're really good at responding to. So it's just a great community. It's a good time, good time, good time. Good time had by all. I think I'm done with this map. So, Sunny, if you want to see a chain lightning sources, I'll show you what I got going on real quick. Supposed to be farming maps today, but I love to digress. So the way I built this is pretty cheap. It's just full towels with faucets in it. And there's not really a whole lot to it. My Merc is just survivability with, I only have an insight on this guy, so I'll show you what this looks like without even having to have the infinity. Me, I would have thought GD, I would have thought it would have been up and running still. I loved this game growing up. So like River of Flames, one of my favorite farms. I'll show y'all real quick. Little lightning sorceress action. So all I did was buff with my call to arms, and then I'm popping chilling armor and energy shield. And you can see like I'm pretty safe in these large packs. This whole entire build is probably only a few high rooms to build. And then when you put an infinity on your Merc, chain lightning actually eats these people. These are all lightning immune. So we'll just have to let our Merc kill this man. When I have infinity on, I don't have to sit here and take my time. All those lightning immunes drop off with infinity, and you can kind of cast 4 bolts and wipe out the entire area. But you'll notice I don't really have to worry about like my health. That's why I'm rocking the full towels, to show that you can build a safe, sustainable build without breaking the bank. You may not eat bosses like other people, but you can still sit here. I mean, that was what, a 2-minute Diablo run. There you go, 5 to Hydras. If only it had the fire skill damage. And then bosses die pretty quick. Nice. Love in essence. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Lightning sorcerers is really fun in a cow level too. Just saying. So Vezi, everyone has a different opinion. I think I know what's best because obviously I know better than everyone else. I don't worry about full clearing the map, but I do try to be somewhat thorough. But I'm not going to go through and like kill every guy. Like if there's only 1 or 2 guys, I'm not going to sit there trying to kill them. I'll just move past them. Especially if it's an immune, I'll just move past the immunes. So you'll see like there's some stragglers that get left behind. I'm not that worried about it. What y'all want to look for in your maps is density is the main thing. And that's going to increase your magic find items and increase your fun. More loot means more fun. I think one thing we can all agree on. Oh, I also have revives. I always forget that. Finish up your first unique tier 3 map. That's exciting. That's what I like about Project Yellow too, is like you have these sort of milestones all throughout. It's more than just like, you know, getting to hell or something. That's a good feeling though. I bet you were nervous going in. I was nervous going into my first one. I was like, man, I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna have to get my friend in here, like help me get my body back or something. And then it went pretty okay and it felt good. Good stuff, good stuff. Thought about making a public game? Nah, dude, you got it. You got it. You don't need those peasants in there stealing your loot. I do feel like there. Actually, I wonder. Well, I guess a lightning sorceress wouldn't want a lightning merc. I was gonna say I have an infinity staff, because I wanted to try that merc out that you could have, but I think you'd want a different element or at least physical. What am I? Okay. I went the wrong way. I will say this, I've learned something. I want to share some information I learned last night on this late night grind. Because there is an experience tracker down here at the bottom. And you can track, I'm sure it's not exactly accurate, but like you can track your experience per second. And I found that you can actually get more experience per second and probably better chances of finding items if you're killing monsters faster than if you're killing stronger monsters. So I would recommend, like, if you can do a tier 3 map, but it's kind of slow, I would recommend farming tier 1s consistently, quickly, and comfortably until you can farm up some gear to get you into tier 3 without so much problem. Because last night I was doing tier 3 maps like I'm doing now, and I was averaging about 3k like I'm doing now. And then I switched to doing dense tier 1 maps quickly, and I bumped up to about 5k a second, which is almost twice as much. So killing faster is better than killing stronger. In conclusion, and I'm assuming the same would go with finding items too. Like if you're killing more monsters, that's more chances. I'd rather open, you know, 100 packs with a low drop rate than one pack with a decent drop rate. So, food for thought on your grind this evening. Going into your evening grind, I want you to really think about and really contemplate these things. Is it worth? Okay, yes. So let me show you what I do with maps. I will show you what I've learned. Oh, I'm so slow. Here's what I do. I only run tier 3 maps with high density. At least around 90 plus on density. So I grab any map, like a magic map, and then I'll throw it in here with one of these. And boom, that was lucky. Okay, so let's pretend like it rolled something else. This is how I created all this pile of maps. So 75 density, we can do better. So then you have these, and this is where you're gonna need low runes and key gems to make these, and gold. So that's why I put gold find on my grand charms. And then I'll throw this whole thing in here, and I'll sit here and I'll do this until I get a map that's like 85 plus density at least. Usually it doesn't take this many times. So that's not bad. It's got the rarity too. So we'll keep that one. So that I wouldn't even mess with, like, definitely don't mess with a regular map. And honestly, I wouldn't even mess with a magic map. I would go upgrade it. Regardless. And yeah, tier 1 maps, absolutely, like that's 94 density when it was originally like 30 or 40. So now in running this map, I will be running 2 maps at once if compared to if I was just running 2 of these or 1 of these. So you can see why I don't ever run magic maps. I only upgrade them to rare or don't run them. So yeah, that's my thoughts on maps. That's not a bad magic skill. Oh, also get a Hellfire Torch. If you don't have a Hellfire Torch, hit me up. I will help you get a Hellfire Torch. And an Annie. If you don't have an Annie, hit me up. I will help you get an Annie too. I need to just go and like pre-buy a bunch of low Annies, so I can hand out to anytime someone goes, I wish I had an Annie. Because it is, come on, it's a small charm and adds skills. When to fortify it? Honestly, up to you. I typically, I mean, I'll run through, oh, I'm glad you said that, because I'm about to hit this relic real quick. I think I'm about done with this map. But I will, upgrade your maps, because in my theory, in my thought, the higher dense your map is, the more chance of finding more sigils and more upgrades and more maps. So I always say just upgrade your maps, even if they're just tier 1, like upgrade them, because you'll get more materials to upgrade from running those denser maps. So that's why I don't have any of these Relic of Ancients. I use them and then I turn around and I use the standards right after every single time. Bezzy, I'm gonna turn you on to the best thing in the world. So right here, you probably know this. When you click this little trade button here, you're gonna get this, and then you can come in here. Vezzy, what are you playing? I'm gonna demonstrate by just getting you a torch. What class are you playing? I feel like you're a sorceress. Summons on. Amazon skills. So right here, this is what we're looking for. I'm in Whim 6, password 1. So I'm just, this is a guy I found, he's wanting a Vex or a half rune for this torch. It's not a great torch, but it's honestly not much worse than the one that's an ohm higher. Sam 104, password 1. Okay, so let me kill these ancients, then we'll go pick that up. So yeah, I always recommend just buying the torch when you can afford it, because it is quite helpful. Also, I recommend summoning your golems the right way. Oh no, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, go. That's why I like this build. You just sit back here where it's nice and safe. Just feed my guy. Grab the standards. Ooh, Thunder Maw. What am I holding? Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Also, pro tip, if your stuff stacks on the ground, you can open your inventory and pick it up and it'll move stuff around. And we got our 3 standards. All right. So this guy said Sam 104, password 1. The guy's on his 104th game. This man's on the grind today. So I will come in here, drop this man a Vex. 3, 2, 1. Hellfire torch for an Amazon. Oh, you gotta have room to hold it. And then don't forget to thank them for trade. Very, very important. And just like that, sir, I have you a Hellfire torch. Easy peasy. As far as getting that, just if you're on now. No, dude, this is free. I'm gonna give you this one for free. I'm just giving shit out for free all the time. I gotta clear out inventory, and that rune was stacking up. If you're around Whim 1, password 1, you can come pick it up right now. I need to sort through this nonsense. Wait, was that cast rate? What do we got going on? Also, ooh, 3 skills. That would have been fun. Cast rate, physical damage reduction. We don't want. Yeah, Vezzy, if you want to come pick it up, you can. Or I'm gonna be streaming tonight if you want to. If you don't feel like hopping on right now. But if you want to, I'm in Whim 1, password 1. You can come snag it. It's not a good one, but it's free. Those 2 skills is really important part. That must be you. There you are, sir. What up? I know you can hear me, but I feel like I gotta chat in game too. Cool. Maps. kind of want to... Actually, let's do the blood moons. No problem, busy. Not a problem at all. We're this late in the season. I got money to spend, and I know some people are jumping in late, so I'm trying to help catch them up so they can enjoy farming. We are going to standard this guy. And we are off. Big cow map. Big cow map. Oh, I'm gonna die. I should probably be a little bit careful. Where's all the loot? Ah. Bezzy, should I make a beast for the Phantasman, or is the highest I got, or save for something else? You know, I'm not too sure for Demon Machine build. I feel like beast is probably what you want to work towards. Beasties. But don't take my word on that, because I'm sitting here using Chains of Honor. That's where I put one of my burrs. I like survivability, and there's a lot of people who are like, you don't need that. You could be doing more damage. That's true, but then I might die. Plus, I like not having to stress. Like, I like a very chill farm experience, so I try to build a little bit more into survivability. So I would say build towards your playstyle, but definitely get your Hellfire torches, get your skillers. Those are important. Um, 22 on the Deadly Strike. Don't people use that for like a merc or something? Kind of wish I'd upgraded my blood warp. So slow when I'm. Oh, that was almost it. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna die if I keep doing that. Busy, good luck and Godspeed. Have a wonderful time, though. Most important part. Turn on like a show or something. That's what I like to do. Some good music, some copyright-free beats. Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't listen to copyright-free beats. Listen to something better. Oh, Bezzy, also, I stream only on Twitch at night, so just in case you're looking for me. In the evening times, I tend to stay off of the TikTok so that I don't have to be so filtered. You catch my drift. Thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow, Bezzy. Hit me up if you ever need something. I have some T-Gods, T-Strokes. Wait, that's not, you're not doing that. You're not doing the lightning one. I'm not sure what you need, but I might have some stuff. So hit me up later. We'll be around. They're still killing cows. What, Abby? What is it? You need to go potty. Oh, I'm gonna die. I can help you with Infinity. I mean, you would be like the 5th person that I gave another burr to, because that's what they needed to make an Infinity. If you want, though, I don't want that to be your like to persuade your choice in like your build. So, but just an offer. I don't think I have any burrs right now, but I'll throw you like 2 sirs that you could probably trade for one. These lightning guys, stop shooting me. Some of these copyright-free beats, though, kind of slap. Yeah, no worries, man. Desi, I'm like you. I don't take handouts because I like that feeling of like working up to it. But if you ever need anything to, I can trade you too for it. If you need, you know, if you have a bunch of Vexes or something and you want to trade up, I can help accommodate. So, but good luck out there. Hope it goes well. You're probably gonna just find like the burr rune you need anyways today. So I'm gonna put that out there for you. You're gonna find the burr rune or something equivalent in value. That's a lightsaber. Ooh. Oh, I thought those were 220s for a second with lifesteal. In fact, or not. Abby, did you need to go potty? No. Ah, it's close to feeding time. That's why she's whining. You know, I kind of like this. I feel like I have a poison resist thing to get rid of. There, yeah, I like that. 38 enhanced damage. Okay, what's on the enhanced damage? Oh, Bessie with the prime. Brother, you didn't have to do that. Much appreciated, though. Much appreciated. It's always the best feeling. Especially because, like, I have friends that stream and I get to go tell them that I'm doing better than them. But I do appreciate that, man. With the Primity Prime. I do got some stuff to slam. I'm just gonna slam this one right now because then 1, 2. Actually, let's do this first so we can see what it rolls. 2 to skills. We love to see it. Here comes the 3 sockets. Lightning resist. Anybody need this? Free stuff. Ooh, in this one. So, Limco Perfect Diamond. Where's my limb? Perfect Diamond. Oh, my game is set to Rocket League? Damn. That's alright. Ain't even worried about it though. That's all good. So we upgrade this first and then we slam it. Because now it could possibly have 3 sockets, which it didn't. But curse resistance is neat. Appreciate the effort though, Raz. But for real, they'll find me when they're ready. I just think that people aren't ready. You know, the timing just wasn't right. And vitality. Yuck. What else we got in here? Anything I need to slam? No, people were needing shields earlier. That's not bad. Rip. We're gonna get 1 to skills on this guy. It's gonna be pretty cool. Or 2 sockets, that's all right. Music kind of intense. Replenish life on that one. Again, if anyone's watching out there in the intrawebs, this is all free stuff, unless it's something, unless I roll something I need, but that's probably not gonna happen here. So free stuff, yay! Pal's armor, we're not even going to identify it. Lightning resist, I feel like that's what I always get on those. Try again, let's try again. 1 socket, huzzah! This song is intense though. Let's do this. The Killer of Shadows. 3 sockets. Love to see it. Love to see it. We do have the Eldritch Orb. These are always fun to identify. Ew. I don't want to waste my things on that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add one more skill to it. Yeah. I can go over here with the others. Wolf Howl. 3 sockets. Love to see it. Verdungas with 11. Ew. Gross. Ooh. Not bad though. Not bad. Might be worth like a high rune or something. What we got next? 2 to fire skills, 15 all resistance, plus strength and dexterity and mana. And cold resistance. Boo. I'm not getting good rolls. Let's do this lightsaber though. What did it roll? The 155 ED is painful. Painful. Minus 40% requirements though. Neat. Alright, Doom's Finger. I know people like this. Let's get it good. You know what? Let's just see what else there is. Like this banner awards. People like this probably even more, honestly. Yeah, Magic Pine. A few high runes for that Verdungas? I thought it might be. Nice. We'll move it over here so I don't forget to sell it. Nice. 3 to 5. Okay. If I can get 1 or above, I will. It's worth trading for me. I did slam cast rate on. What are those max fire resist gauntlets? I forget. And sold those for like 5 high runes yesterday. Oops, I dribbled. I think I had some more stuff. Steel Rend, nice. Oh yeah. On the first run. Very nice, Vez. Very nice. 1 to all skills, but it re-rolled it. Like the second time I've ever slammed the 1 to all skills. Doombringer, 4 sockets. Don't want to talk about it. Steel Carapace, 2 sockets for someone's mark, I guess. And could have done better, but now it's gone for lols. I know people use this, but not when it's got 1 and 1. Just get that out of here. This is also a build. Maximum fire resistance. That's probably not bad because isn't Ravens a cold build? Have you tried out the Corpse Explosion Necro or just been summons? Just done summons. Actually, what was I first? I think I did skeletons first, and then I went to golems. So I have not tried Corpse Explosion, but isn't there like a Corpse Mourn? Didn't Corpse Mourn add like 30 to Corpse Explosion or something? Or is that a bug? Like I saw that when I was like identifying stuff. Um, 30 to 40. Nice. I feel like, wait, can't we search things like this? Corpse. I have way too many guys. Yeah, here it is. 38 corpse explosion. Sheesh. Yeah, that's the one I identified, and I was like, that can't be right. And then reanimate is kind of neat. I feel like I might have. These are all my alts. Guys, it's getting bad. That might actually be the only one I had. Yep, that was it. Yeah, that sounds fun. I did do a corpse explosion necromancer back in the day, but I never got my skills high enough to really like have fun with it. I was just a little boy. I was just a little lad. A small lad. I'm also done with this map already. Well, damn. Alright. This guy's gonna drop a high rune. Imagine. Okay. Stuff up. By the way, if anyone ever needs like mid-range enhanced damage stuff, like just for like alt merc or something, these are all just enhanced damage and attack speed, like 30 plus, I think. So feel free to hit me up. I got you. Also wanted to roll this for the cast rate. Let's go. I think I need to sell that too. Right guy, thanks for the follow. We're halfway on our support goal. We are going to do brain no worky. So again, always with every map I do, I make sure I upgrade it, and then I will roll that density into 80 plus every time. That is how we do it. I'm out of rolls. Well, that's why I have all these already prepared. So we will on to the next. What are some cheap things you want to be fire golem ASAP? Bruv. If you're working towards fire golem, I could probably help you out with that. Whoop, that doesn't go on the ground. I have, make sure I still have it before I tell you I have it. Well, that's not a bad one. If we can get 2 sockets on it and throw a couple bad faucets in it, you'd be not horrible. I thought I had a wand ready to make Dominion. Nope, guess not. What I recommend is on your Dominion base, if you're wanting to go golems, get lower resist on it. Revive is nice too, but if it has lower resist, then you're gonna save all these points from building all the way down to get lower resist, because you're gonna want that. Just a pro tip, a little pro tip. But good gear for fire golem or for any summoning build really is going to be. Oh, what is happening? What just happened to all my health there? Oh, I don't have. I got distracted. That's what happened. You're gonna want skills, skittles. So these right here, get some summoning skill point. I have a poison bone skiller in here just because it has gold. Oh, that was not on purpose, I don't think. But skills. So get your torch, get your Annie, and get your summoning GCs. And if you can't afford them, hit me up. You can have. I've got some old summoning GCs that I'm not using anymore that you could have those. Yeah, you're gonna want to get those skillers and get that torch. You can get a torch for 0.5, so 50 world stone shards, or like a vex rune or 2 goals. You can get you a torch. That's gonna give you 2 extra skills. Highly recommend doing that soon with any summoning class. Yeah, main thing, these 2 right here are very nice. These are just a lot of summoning skills with fire faucets, and I just use those to summon my fire golems. So once you get that going, you could probably do fire golems just fine. Yeah, skill points. That's the name of the game for fire golems. Once you get them up to around 40, that's when you want to start using fire skill damage instead of skillers. You'll actually get more benefit from the skill damage over level 40 on your fire golems. So fill your inventory with skillers, and then once you start upgrading your gear, you can swap those skillers for fire skill damage. That's what I did. Worked really well, and I'd say it turned out quite nicely. Oh, here's what you can do. If you have what it takes, you can go to Act 1 and you can farm the vendor for a GG wand. That's how I got my summoning wand. I spent about an hour farming for this thing. 2 to necromancer skills and 2 to fire golem. But if you can get a 3 to summoning skills, 3 to fire golem, sell it and buy a worse one and use that one. Because those things are expensive and very valuable, and people are paying out the booty hole for them. I'm not gonna go very fast if I keep having to backtrack for these grand charms. That's better. Need to make a Spotify playlist for farming. It's like fast paced, high energy songs. And then play it, but only when I'm streaming on Twitch alone, because TikTok don't like that. Frostburn. I will say, anybody starting to get into Diablo 2, best thing you could do is educate yourself on what people are looking for, so you know what to sell and what stuff sells for. There's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think it would be worth anything that might be worth a lot. Like if those got cast rate, would have been nice. Attack rating. Nah. We don't need to do that. We don't need to be wasting our stuff. But things like enhanced damage and cast rate are very big sellers. So like if you get 30 cast rate on a set of gloves, it doesn't really matter what gloves they are at that point. They're just going to be worth a pretty good bit. Same with like enhanced damage. If you slam that onto gloves with attack speed and enhanced damage go hand in hand. So it's got both of those together. You know, once you sort of know those combinations, you know what's valuable. There's helmets out there that like a rare one's gonna be worth more than a unique one. So what in the barbarian skiller is going on? Lots of sigils. Like the sigils. We like sigils. I will buy sigils if people have them and don't use them for whatever like market price is also. People like Throne, don't they? Another thing is find someone who plays a different class than you and trade maps with them. Guess I'm done here. So like, wait, was that the one I think it was? No, it wasn't. I'll show you. Like a tier 1 map, I think I can actually get more experience from running a tier 1 map than I do a tier 2 map. I don't have any more map rerolls, so we'll just grab this one. I'll standard that. In case someone wants it, we'll keep it. Got a whole thing full of them. So 16 experience, 116 density. Like that's nothing hugely special, but you'll see like my experience at the bottom will be more per second because I can kill everyone quicker. So something y'all should consider while you're farming. And the tier 1 sigils, you can usually trade for tier 2 and tier 3 because a lot of people don't run tier 1 much and they need the sigils anyways. So you can run tier 1 maps, trade your sigils, and not have to worry about tier 2 and tier 3, and just enjoy the game as much as anyone else. But I do think the drops are better in tier 3, just saying. Also something to think about, I like maps where the hallways are dense, or like close together, because my golem's AoE damage is reaching literally one side to the other, so I don't have to move through, or I don't have to like jump all around the map. I can just move straight through and kill everyone. And when you're sitting here grinding maps, that's going to greatly increase your farm rate, which is more XP, more gold, more items, more runes, more fun. So definitely want something you can like move through fluidly and know the map pretty well. Helps. So yeah, just a few mapping tips, some mid-season mapping tips. Alternate dimension, dark energy. Oh, that's yeah, that's not the XP one. I thought that was gonna be an XP event. I always forget. It's the evil beckons you from the void is the one I'm looking for. Cast rate and all resistance. See, that's one of those things you want to look for. If I can slam an extra 10% all resistance on that ring, it's going to be very nice, very nice. Yo, what up, Scorched? What's crapping in? We are just mapping today. That is what's up today. Bezzy, I do play hardcore, not this season. This is my first Project Diablo 2 season, so I played softcore because I wanted to like mess around and try things out. But I think next season I might just do hardcore, and we're also talking about starting a hardcore playthrough with like a self-found group. I underestimated how difficult it would be to level to 99, so that might be put off till next season because this is turning into a task that I'm here for, though. Never give up, never surrender. We're going to 99 before seasons end, even if I gotta not sleep the last week. But I got a feeling I'm gonna get there pretty easily. Don't underestimate the late night grind. Another day of glorious work. Sorry to hear it, man. Sorry to hear it. I hear that, though. I'm actually job hunting right now. And let me tell you, job hunting is worse than having a job. I can say that. No doubt. Yay. We love unique maps. Which one is this? Ooh. Drops a corrupted unique. I don't think I've done that one. I don't believe I've seen you. That's fun. Oh, I love Project Diablo too. You just, ooh. Anybody need a 6-socket 10 ED Colossus? No. We're not gonna go looking for someone who might need that one day. Bezzy, you got a 99 and be too mind numbing. It is mind numbing. I don't mind it. Some nights, like especially when I'm winding down for bed, I'll just hop on and do like an hour of farming, or like girlfriend's getting ready. Let me run a map real quick. I think that's the key to 99. It's not going to be sitting here doing this for hours on end. It's going to be popping in when I, here and there, so I don't get too burnt out. So that's kind of what I've been doing. We'll see how it goes. Need to get some good dungeons going. I'm down. I might be streaming this all night, depending on. I play games with a couple of other guys too, and they might not be around tonight, so I might be streaming this tonight. And if I am, then I'm down to open up to some full game, get some full groups in here and run some dungeons. I will be happy to supply the maps because Lord knows I got some. This is my copyright-free beats from around the world playlist. Go home in an hour. Cool. I'm hopping off here. Ooh, 5:30. Okay, I got time to finish this map in a map here, and then I gotta go cook dinner, and then I'll be back tonight in like an hour and a half to do whatever comes my way. I'll definitely be on Twitch. I might not be on TikTok tonight. In case y'all over there are wondering, TikTok is a lot more filtered for like music and what I can say and what I can do. So I don't stream on TikTok every night or most nights. But yeah, I'll be around and we'll get some maps going. And yeah, good times had my all. We're gonna find a lot of great loot, and honestly I'll supply the maps and y'all can fight over the gear. We'll even roll for it in game. Isn't there like a dot roll? Yeah, so we'll dot roll for loot in the group runs. It'll be fun, unless it's like a straight upgrade for someone. If it's just like a rune, we'll roll for it, but if it's like a straight upgrade item that someone needs, I feel like it should just go to them. So yeah, we'll get some loot rules and get some groups going. I'll put a little, I can even throw a thing up on my stream that says feel free to join, and then a list of the loot rules, and we'll just see who wants to join, because I haven't done the dungeons yet. Definitely want to get in those. I went about 12 yards into a dungeon by myself and realized that was not going to work out, because I only have one damage type. So yeah, anyone else out there, if y'all are playing Project Diablo 2 tonight, looking for a group to run dungeons, hit me up. We will be rolling for loot, so you'll have an opportunity. Even if you can't run those dungeons by yourself, you have an opportunity to run them and get some loot. Everybody likes loot. Ooh, I just said everybody likes loot. Let's go. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. We're gonna be rich. That's what we like to see. I literally, what I just saying, everyone loves loot as that drop. Yeah, anybody need a jaw? I actually think I needed that jaw to fill in my jaw slot, which is a ridiculous thing that I actually don't care about. Jaw, man. Love it. Now I need a cham. No, I don't really care about that. Yeah, we like to see that. We like to see that. And on the last one, well, not the last one, but the last one of this stream, till after dinner. That was nice. Those are the group ones, the tier 4 ones. Yeah, I can show you real quick. I've got one that I'm sitting on because I was gonna try it out and I got scared. These dungeons right here, they have all the resistances, so you kind of need a group. And I can make plenty of those. I've got resources. Yeah, that could be fun tonight. Because, yeah, I think I'm shooting myself in the foot trying to level solo. Solo dolo. Or just solo them on a throw bar. Raz, I'm scared. Also, I'm so committed to this necromancer. I gotta get him to 99. I told myself I would, and now it's gonna become some compulsive thing if I don't. But yeah, throw barb, and apparently like a summoning a mage, skeleton mage necro can do pretty well. I've heard like summoning druids can do it slowly, but I could probably do it slowly if I put on all my best gear. I just feel like it's not worth it if you're going so slow. Like you're hindering yourself. Doesn't matter how much you're getting per kill. You're only getting 1 kill a minute. Talking about dungeons. Yeah. Dungeons. And Desi, I could help you with some of that res. I keep a bunch of res small charms and stuff to help people balance it out. And I've got some other leftover gear from other guys if you needed some assistance. The mage fist, so these are one of those things, if I can slam extra cast rate on those like these, then they're worth like 3 high runes, so knowing that's a good thing. And a dwarf star. Slamming max fire resistance on this makes it expensive. Things to know, things I've learned recently. Scaly summoner is slow. Yeah, I kind of figured. I don't know much about the dungeons, but I can't imagine anyone can do dungeons quickly. And if they can, then next season they'll probably either nerf that class or buff the dungeon. Because I feel like they kind of want you to be forced into a group for that content, which I respect. Yeah, slam your mage fist. Slam your mage fist. I bought these for 3 high runes, so I guarantee you they were worth that to me. Yeah, if you can get 10 cast rate on these, and they go up to about 2.5, 3 high runes, and that varies which, you know, where you are in the season and everything. 89 gold for monsters. Yeah. I keep a gold find set on the side too, by the way. It's really just this ring and these gloves, but gold find is not a bad thing. People underestimate. So cast rate on this would make it expensive. All res and cast rate on rings. So 20 cast rate on a ring with all res is huge too. Problem is, if you don't have a group of people that you know, you don't get shit for loot because everyone just ninja shit. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really do pubs. Like, that's why I don't. Ooh, life after kill's not bad though. I don't like to fight with people, you know. Like, I'll just leave the game and go play by myself rather than sit there and argue with someone who stole something. So Desi slammed with only fire res. Oof. I had $1 for every time I just slammed res onto something. Like Hellmouth, if you can slam attack speed on it, that's big. What are some others? While I'm thinking about it, before you slam your vampire gaze, upgrade it. So it's like 2 runes in a gem, the perfect gem to upgrade it, because if you upgrade it before you slam it, it has a chance to get 3 sockets instead of 2, and if you can slam 3 sockets, then GG's. Oh, belts with all max resistance, especially like Verdungas or String of Ears. Those are worth pretty good money. I'm just telling you all the things that I just learned like the hard way. Don't upgrade a T-Gods, because then it just upgrades the strength requirement. That was a dumb move on my part. But if you can slam attack speed into a T-Gods, that makes it worth like 2 or 3 high runes. Also, if you can slam attack speed on a Titans, I think I have one. Yeah, so if you can slam pure attack speed on Titans, these can be worth like 5 or 6 high runes, I think, if I can get 2 sockets in it, because it's got the 3 to all skills and it's got the 53 attack speed. So I'd say that's worth a puzzle box. Let's see what happens. We want 2 sockets in this. We got 1. Rough. So now it's probably only worth like a high rune or 2. But it was only worth about a high rune before. If anything, it just kind of stayed in value. Oof. Dude, at this point, like, I don't need to buy anything, and like, I'm pretty well off, so I don't even care. I try to slam good stuff so I can give it to people. Oh, I have other summoning skills. You said you were doing a summoning necromancer. A guy, I got you 4 lifer skillers right here. If you don't too. Slams a mantled out of spite. That's kind of funny. For me, it would be the Naggle. I think attack speed on these would be the play. Yikes. Pocket. 1 to skills would be nice here. Chance of crushing blow. Oops. Deadly strike. That might actually be a thing. I don't know. I need to start slamming my whiz spikes pretty soon. I'm not even gonna elaborate on that. I think I've slammed pretty much all my bigger stuff. Again, if y'all need any of this, this is all just stuff that I don't need. Oh, an Atlas with 1 to skills. Oh. Wait, enhanced defense, maximum life. I mean, it's not the worst thing for a beginner merc. And then 1 last oof. 1 last oof. Not the biggest oof though. No. I think that will just about do it. No big slams. Wait. Oh. Come on, man. Yeah. Anybody need a Griffin's Eye? All slammed. I do have 6 corpse explosion. Think we can make it 7? Oh. That would have been fun though. And 6 death crate, but I don't think people even use death crate. Ooh, actually, this could be a 4 fire golem. Nope, life after kill. Yeah, right. All right. I'm getting distracted. I gotta go get dinner going. Just so y'all know, I stream to TikTok and Twitch during the day and Twitch at night. We are going to be more consistent with it now that things have sort of settled down in the world and in life. Well, not in the world. So we'll be around. Mostly Project Diablo 2, but play a few other games too. Feel free to reach out if y'all need help with anything in this game. It's a lot of fun, especially once you start to understand it more. So don't hesitate to ask. There's a great community too. A lot of people willing to help. As always, thank you for hanging out with me while I farm and do the boring stuff that nobody wants to watch. Oh, I've not been checking trade. Also, don't forget to bump all your trades. Bezik, I'm glad you found it too, man. I'm glad you found it too. We're gonna have some fun. We'll get some. If we don't, I will be back tonight. If I'm not doing, if I'm not playing this, then I'm gonna do dungeon runs one night this week. I'll probably just go ahead and plan it for tomorrow night if I don't do a group tonight. Either way, I'll be back streaming tonight with something or another. So y'all don't want to miss all of that. And I think that is going to be. Oh, what? Oh, stop it! Oh, stop it! Stop. Thanks though. That's okay. You're too kind. You're too kind. I did that. I pressed a button to do that. All right. Have a wonderful night. See y'all in a couple hours, or I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll never see you again. Either way.